Hello, this is Andrea on day 2 of the testing of Binary Option Club trading software in inverted commas. If you haven't seen my day 1 video, then do watch it because then you know what's going on. But basically I funded an account for £250 to give this Binary Option Club software a proper real test. As you can see here, this was my day yesterday. There was one more trade other than this, which was a tie, but not good. 7 losses out of 11. Only 3 wins out of 11. So still baffling about how the reviewers ones win so much. That whatever takes place there is still unanswered for all of us. But there is something going on because this is what happens when we do it. You may know my story, but I tried about 5 or 6 last year, and they all did this, and all the reviewers were like up to 10 grand, up to 15 grand, we've drawn 8 grand. You know, it was just so infuriating. But there must be a formula, there must be a way to let these scammers know that you're a reviewer and you get a totally different experience. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. We're just going to carry on with this test. I'm a little bit nervous because we've only got $125 left, and it's not going to go very far. But I'm here to do what I'm here to do, and that is to test this properly and to see what's going on. So it's 20 to 12. Excuse my croaky voice. It's the pollen. It's 20 to 12. Wanted to start a bit earlier, but haven't been able to, unfortunately, because my dad's been drilling. It's been really loud in here. But let's just take a look at the economic calendar. I had a little look before. We've got some bits going on in 17 minutes, but it's only low volatility, and then the high volatility starts at 1:15. So I think I'll do about half an hour up to about 10 past, 12:15, and we should be safe there. Because, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but I was advised, I have been advised many times by different people. Oh, that's my alarm. Different people that to just avoid high volatility, but in my experience I always avoid medium volatility as well, but this is just low. So these ones here, that's happening in 17 minutes, so I'm quite happy to go ahead. Not that it probably makes a difference everybody because hello, but we shall see. So let's see what's going on. It's a shame that we have to do these $30 trades, because if we could do $5, then obviously we could run this test for longer. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame. Also, I'm still a bit puzzled by these payouts. You get a 125 payout when you lose. This one you didn't. This one I got a 150 payout when I lost, so a bit random, not sure. But we shall see. I'm going to drink the tea while we wait for this anyway. There's not really much else to say, to be honest, because the proof is on the screen. Yeah, I was having a look at some reviewers' videos last night, and you know, even in the last week, they're still saying how well it's doing. So yeah, it's just like a repeat of the nightmare last year, which is fine, you know, as long as we all know where we stand, basically, that this is still going on, and there is some sort of manipulation going on. There is some sort of there is some sort of formula somewhere that gets you these versions that work really well. I'm not even 100% convinced that they get the money, because last year, you know, certain reviewers, you know, counting up over the space of a couple of months, would have pocketed about like 30 or 40 grand out of these auto trades, and I'm thinking, like, really? Like, you really have had that much money and you're still sitting in the same chair in the same room, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I mean, but yeah. And then last night I was actually thinking possibly it's all gone quiet for the last few months because maybe there hasn't been anything for them to try. Maybe there hasn't been anything out there. Maybe there just hasn't been anything available because it's been harder to get these things off the ground, maybe because things seem to have changed a little bit. Oh, it's typical nothing's coming up now, isn't it? I may pause the video in a minute when a trade comes up. So just to save us all sitting here for no reason, I'm going to pause this video, and I'll be back once I've taken a trade, or once there's one available. Okay, so I just signed in and out again to see if that did anything, and it did. So let's take this one. Sometimes I get the doo, sometimes I don't. I'm not sure why. Weird. Just to say as well is that the email address that I created was this binary option software review, just to see if that, you know, made them think that I was going to review it and perhaps put me in that category of people that get the one that works. But no, that didn't work. I'm really nervous about this. I've only got $95 left. Obviously this money is going to go probably today, but it's a shame. I wanted to try and take some end of the day ones, but I wasn't able to do that yesterday because they weren't coming up. So I don't know when these end of the day ones work, what end of the day ones come up. But perhaps I should have started a bit earlier this morning, but I wasn't able to. So at the end of the day, though, let's say end of the day again, it shouldn't have been that bad. It just shouldn't have been that bad. You know, that was a tie. Close call. Yeah, I would like to take some longer term ones, but by the looks of it, these two take more 60-second ones. I'll take that. But yeah, I would like to take some longer term ones basically, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get that chance. I may have to have another look later, but later on when it was Sarah M, if this person even exists here, yesterday, there was much more kind of same day ones, but the 3 or 4 that I took were within an hour ones, so they weren't long across the day ones, which is what I wanted to try and test. But if I don't manage to do that before the money runs out, then I don't. We shall see. Pollen is killing me today, and every day, but bad today. See if this one comes in and then decide what to do. I'm not just going to keep putting money on like the reviewers do. Their ones keep winning, so yeah, of course they're going to keep putting them on. That lost. Oh god, this is such a nightmare. Please excuse the frog in my throat. I'm going to do one more 60-second and then I'm going to try later to get some. I'm going to try later to get a few end of day ones. I'll try and pick some same days and hope that they're end of day. But look, guys, look. I really hope the reviewers are watching this as well, because this is what is happening. People click on their link, they deposit their money, and this is what happens to them. This is what happens. I'm not being funny, but there's no way you can just lose that many times. It must be manipulated. There's no way that you can just, randomly lose that many times. Surely it would be 50-50 if they were just throwing out random signals. Something is going on. Their intention, by the feel of it, is for them to make that 250, for you to lose that 250, for that 250 to be lost in trades for you. I don't know how they're doing it exactly. I don't know what takes place, but that is what it is happening. That's just on that, isn't it? Sorry, I'm jumping the gun. So I don't know how they're doing it, but that one, what a surprise! That's really a surprise. They keep you in. You think, oh, it is possible to win. Then they can win. Oh, maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just that. I'm going to take another one. Take another 60-second, and then I will wait till later and try and get some same days. But yeah, I don't think this test is going to go on any longer than today. Let's face it. What is puzzling me so much is, how do they get so many losses? How do they get? It can't just be they're just throwing out shitty trades, because I just don't think you would get that many losses. It would be, to me, it feels they are intentionally taking, however the system works, it is intentionally taking, not they, because those people very unlikely aren't there, but the system isn't intentionally taking trades that lose. that they're probably going to lose. So there must be some analysing somewhere. So there's some sort of analysis going on somewhere, and then the opposite direction is being taken on our software, and possibly the other way is being taken on the reviewers, or unless the reviewers is just manipulated in the way that the brokers are just, whether it wins or loses, just making it a win, making it a win, making it a win. That is possible as well. I'm nervous about this one ending. That one lost as well. Okay, so there we have it. I'm not going to take any more 60 seconds. We've only got $86 left. I want to take some same days later, just so that we know that we've tried with both kind of both sets of expiries basically. But later I may take the same day ones, and they're going to end up hour ones like they was yesterday. I don't know. I haven't had any that have come up as the end of the day yet, end of day ones yet. But this is the results here. I had 250 24 hours ago, and it's now down to 86. So I will check in again later and see if we can get some end of days. See you later. Hi all, it's me again. It's 4 on the 5th of April. It's a bit late in the day, I am aware, but to be honest, there hasn't really been many same day trades, which is what I've been trying to take. There hasn't really been many, and there's been loads of sort of events all, you know, half an hour between each other and stuff, really sort of messing things up for me today. So here we are. There's no other events now until I think it's 7 o'clock tonight, so that's fine. I'm going to try and take some same day trades. We've got 86, 81 left. Woohoo! And I'm just going to see if I can find any sort of 90-ish% ones. But yeah, yesterday, if you saw my previous video, when I took the same day ones, they were sort of ending up being kind of like hour expiries, which wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted the ones that expire at the end of the day. But that doesn't seem to be happening for some reason for me. I don't want to take any more 60 seconds. I want to try and take some end of days. If none come up in the 90 region, then I'll have to just take some 80-odd% ones. Yeah, I may have just thrown them ones away now. Oops. I want to try and get more towards the 90% confidence factor. Cringe. Yeah, so if they don't come up in the next couple of minutes, then I'll have to just wait myself and just take them and come back once they've expired. But yeah, I would quite like some that expire at the end of the day, and quite a lot on the review videos I've seen that is happening, but it seems that there isn't any coming up in the morning time. Well, I say morning time, I haven't been on this before 11. But yeah, but it's all been 60-second ones up until then. It looks like I've just chucked those ones away, which is a bit of a shame because I was looking for the 90%, but that didn't happen. I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to, I'm checked in, it's 27 minutes past 4 now, and I'm going to take some same day trades, hopefully a few, although I've only got 86, 61, so 2, and see what happens. But I will come back and let you know the results. Hello, it's me again. Just to let you know, I have put 3 same day trades on, all $25, and we've got $11.61 left. These 2 I put on shortly after. To be honest, there's been absolutely nothing coming up, as in nothing coming up. I've been seeing here from Sarah M, who is the person or computer that is generating the same day trades. These 2 were put on not too long after I stopped the video earlier, and they will be finished in about 10 minutes. They were about, I think one of them was about sort of like 50 minutes long, and the other one was like 45 or 40 minutes long, and I've just been sitting here a long time actually. Another one's come up, this NZD USD, and that expires at 14 minutes past 6. So I just wanted to show you on my CT option account, these are my open trades, and these 2 initial ones that are ending in 10 minutes are both out of the money at the moment, which doesn't surprise me. You get this 125 payout, which I find a little bit weird, but also quite nice actually. that with CT option you get this little sort of like sympathy prize there. So yeah, these 2 I have been watching them, but they're both quite a lot out of the money. And this is the new one, and that one is in the money at the moment, so we shall see. But that one has got a good hour or so to come out the money. So far these two look like they're going to lose, because they are quite a lot out of the money. One of them at one point was in the money, but yeah, so it's doing me head in. This whole thing is absolutely doing my head in, because what I'm thinking is, if there is, like I've said in my previous video, if there is a system somewhere that is generating reliable signals, but they're giving you the opposite one, that could be the case, and the reviewers version of it, they're giving them the correct one, then there is a system somewhere that is giving out good signals. So that could be the case. I mean, it's not a coincidence. I had someone else comment on my video, which I really appreciate, saying that he didn't do very well when he was getting about, I may have said this earlier actually, sorry if I have, about 20% in the money. So I'm thinking, well, if the reviewers are getting about 80% in the money, then is this because there's a system somewhere generating 80% in the money signals, and they are getting the correct one and we are getting the opposite one? That actually could happen. Honestly, it's literally like Murder, She Wrote. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this mystery. Yeah, so that just backs up my theory of taking the opposite trade, which I will be testing out this week. But the only thing is you can't test out the same day trades, because it doesn't give you the expiry. It just says same day. So like I said earlier, I wanted to take same day, sort of end of days. That's what I wanted to take, and I'm not sure when they appear, because I haven't seen any in the last couple of days. Well, I say I haven't seen any. The ones that I have taken have all been sort of hour, 45 minutes or so. Oh, put someone coming in the house then, sorry. Yeah, so that's the progress report. I will come back at at 6:15, and we shall see what the results are. But I don't think I'm going to be, celebrating. Let's put it that way. But at least we know and we can see. So yeah, I'll be back soon. Bye bye. Hi, it's me again. It's 24 minutes past 6, and these are the results. The first two, which expired at 29 minutes past 5, lost, and the 14 minutes past 6 one won. So that's put us to $57.11. I'm not sure what to do now, because I haven't been able to test the end of day ones, which I really wanted to do. I'm not sure when they come up, to be honest, because these say same day, but I've done 6 same day ones now over yesterday and today, and they've both been up to an hour. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I would like to try and take some same days, but it seems that the two traders, if they are traders, of the morning, the earlier in the day, are more just 60-second ones. So I really don't know what to do. I think I'm going to not carry on today, because these that I'm going to take are potentially going to be another hour or so, and not the end of day, and it's quite late now to do end of day. So I think what I'm going to do is come back in the morning. I've had a look at the economic calendar for events. This is for tomorrow, and there's a high volatility one at 10, but I'm thinking if I try and start about 10:15, 10:20, 10:30, between 10:15 and 10:30, and because we're sort of alright there for a bit. So yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to come back about 10:30 in the morning and see if there's any same day ones that come up. But yeah, sorry it's been a bit boring, but I don't really know what else to say. So far we have not done very well. If I just go over the last 2 days positions, we have got, let's go back to the beginning. We've got a tie. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably should have counted this before I was talking on a video, to be honest. What am I doing? Seriously. 8, and I think there's 10 on here. Yeah, there's 18, and out of that 18 we've got 1, 2 wins and a tie on there, and 2 wins and a tie on there. So we've got 4 wins and 2 ties out of 18 trades. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 losses. So I'm not sure what that is. Well, we can see what that is in losses. Hello. We've lost, you know, the best part of $200 over 18 trades. So that's not good. That's not good. Obviously, it's not good. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm going to come back in the morning. I don't want to drag this out into everyone's lives and my own for a whole week. I'm going to come back at 10:30 in the morning and take 2 more trades. If I can get some same days, that'd be brilliant. If I can't, I can't. They haven't come up, so that's another thing that is just not really happening. Whereas the reviewers are all getting quite a lot of the end of day ones, and the person that I've been speaking to at Put Capital, who's also used this software, had quite a lot of end of day ones. So I don't know where they've gone. They've seemed to have disappeared, unless it's just my timing. But I mean, I've been kind of around this computer for the best part of 6 hours today. But then again, obviously, I only took 3. I did only take 3, so I don't know what, say this, you know, I don't know what this is. I did only take 3, but I can't take them all because I ain't got the bloody money in the account now. Yeah, so that's the conclusion for today. Not good. $57 back in the left in the account. I'm going to come back tomorrow and do the final day of testing, and then probably tomorrow as well I want to try and test some taking the opposite signal on IQ and see what happens. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I hope this has been informative and helpful, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.